JID raised the bar sky high with the Forever Story, but did he clear it with God Does Like Ugly? Let's talk about it. What's going on, y'all? It's your man Lighthouse, and you're now tuned into another episode of Everything for Everybody. And today we'll be discussing JID's God Does Like Ugly album. From the very first listen, God Does Like Ugly kicks off with Westside Gunn's trademark swagger, blessing the opener, "You ugly like a hood preacher at the pulpit." Nobody in hip hop talks shit quite like Westside Gunn, and I love that. And then right on cue, JID steps in, sharp, hungry, and ready to deliver one of the year's most strongest rap projects yet. What's striking is how this album arrives at a moment where hip hop feels freer than it's ever been in years. Even with artists still tethered to major labels, the energy here isn't filtered through industry bureaucracy. Instead, it's unfiltered, capsule-like. It feels guided by JID's vision solely rather than an executive. JID's last solo effort, The Forever Story, was hailed as his masterpiece, praised for its storytelling, production, and seamless delivery. Naturally, the bar was sky high. With his fourth studio album, God Does Like Ugly, JID doesn't just meet expectations, he stretches his artistry further, enhancing his flow, pushing his pen, and experimenting with soundscapes. True, it doesn't always pack the same knockout punch as The Forever Story, but this record still shines as proof of his versatility. Production-wise, this album is unpredictable in the best way. You Ugly plays like a multi-movement piece, jumping through beat switches and daring the listener to keep up. Skate dips into Miami bass territory for a rare dance-ready JID cut. Meanwhile, the eerie synths on What We On give shades of Silent Hill, adding unexpected texture. Across the tracklist, you get darkness and grit on cuts like G's, balanced with soul-soaked joints like Wholeheartedly. The thematic shift from aggressive to introspective is what keeps God Does Like Ugly engaging. Performance-wise, this is vintage JID. He flips flows with ease, whether spitting staccato on the track on McAfee, raging on K-Word, or leaning into smooth R&B territory on No Boom. And when the guests pull up, the chemistry lands. Westside Gunn, Vince Staples, and Clipse sharpen the edges, while Ciara, Earth Gang, and Jesse Reyes and Mariba bring melody and warmth. And I must tell you, the joint with the Clipse is incredible. We have to unpack the fact that Malice came back, and he came back with purpose and intention, and his verse on this song is incredible. Like, definitely check out the song Community. I'm happy that he's back, and I'm happy that we're getting to see like this very mature perspective. I really fuck with Malice and what he's been doing lately, you know? But anyway, lyrically, JID stays true to his pen game. He paints biblical darkness, ties his brother's incarceration into allegory, and wrestles with racial injustice and personal demons. Songs like Of Blue capture his self-doubt and resilience, reminding listeners why his writing stands out. The album closes with For Keeps, where JID reflects on his journey, thanks his fans, and introduces a new chapter of fatherhood. It's heartfelt, if not as explosive as it could have been. While not every moment reinvents the wheel, tracks like Work showcase JID's consistency, and What We On brings a laid-back vibe with Don Toliver that adds a different texture to the project. Some songs lean into familiar rap R&B blends, but they broaden the album's accessibility without sacrificing JID's core artistry. Even when measured against the towering ambition of The Forever Story, God Does Like Ugly stands tall as a compelling listen that keeps hip-hop heads fully engaged. Final verdict, this album is dope and worth checking out. God Does Like Ugly stands as one of 2025's standout rap projects. Full of moments that shine with brilliance, it shows JID continuing to evolve, pushing his artistry forward, and reminding us why he's one of the most exciting voices in hip-hop today. But that's my time, y'all. Thanks for watching another episode of Everything for Everybody. Make sure to comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can be the first to catch the latest. Until next time, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.